Alright guys, this is the next video in the funded company video series. Today we're going to go over Bulenox. Again, like some of the others, there are things that are super unique to Bulenox. That's why, I want to put out this video series, was just so you could, match up whichever funded company best works for you, because I don't think there's actually a one size fits all in funding companies, I'll be honest with you. All right, introduction to Bulenox. Mission and vision. Bulenox aims to empower futures traders by providing flexible capital options and a supportive trading environment designed to maximize profitability and minimize risk. What makes them stand out? Using trade copiers, algorithms, strategies, bots is allowed. And this is one of those things too, and this is very unique to Bulenox. Not every company allows trade copiers, and as you've seen other videos in this series, some do, some don't. Algorithms, strategies, bots, things like that. That is unique to Bulenox. A lot of the companies don't allow you to use bots or anything of that nature, But with that, it's your responsibility, right? If the bot messes up and something happens, that is on you. So they don't, replace any losses or whatever from bot malfunctions. Obviously, that's completely on you. Allows traders to choose trailing drawdown or end of day drawdown, and it's scaling. And we'll go over this a little more as well as the video continues, but they offer both options. So a lot of people, they want the trailing drawdown. I mean, nobody really wants trailing drawdown, but that's their big, complaint is they want end of day drawdown, not the trailing drawdown, right? And it is kind of different in the way that they do this because the end of day is on a scaling, just like Top Step. You start off with so many contracts, and once you get to set amount of money that you've made, now you can up your contract size. Competitive pricing, offering price match, and that is something that they are super good about. So if any other company has X price on a similar product, they will match that. So if you are, seeing another company and you say, man, I'd like to try Bulenox and X company has X sell, just let us know. We will get with them and get it price matched for you, so you can have the same price with Bulenox in order to try them out, right? Account types and pricing. So it's similar, guys, right? The prices just out the gate are similar. You do have two options when you're on their site. You can put in end of day instead. Like I've always said, make sure to wait for a sale. I mean, I say this all the time. Wait for a sale. Everybody always says, I don't understand why you do that when you're an affiliate. Guys, the affiliate money, again, and I'll say it again, it doesn't make any difference to me. It's so I can get all the sales in the same place so that everybody can take advantage of any of these sales and not have to search and go all over to get them in one place, get all the sales. And I want you to have the best price, get the best prices, get the best deals, and take advantage of the best sales, right? They have many options, 25, 50, 100, 150, 250. Pretty similar to everybody else. And you got different options for accounts. So platforms, features, and tools. And this is one of those things, right? They offer many different platforms, and a lot of your companies, you're going to see this, supported platforms. And, that's kind of one of those things. You get a rhythmic connection, and the rhythmic connections work on all these platforms. However, you can only take advantage of a license key with NinjaTrader, basically. So if you need a key for any of the rest of these platforms, if you need an actual license, that's something you'll have to pay for. However, a lot of them are supported here. So you can go over this list and see which ones you like, don't like. Most of the companies are going to be about the same. They're going to support all these platforms as long as you're using a rhythmic connection. But like I said, some of them got monthly fees, some of them got a one-time fee, some of them, are free and you can use them that way. So just depends on you and what you prefer to trade on and how you prefer to trade, And copy trading is allowed, like we just went over. It's good to have that option. And for you guys that don't know exactly what copy trading is, because I hear a lot of times copy trading means that somebody else puts the trades and they copy to my account. No, that's not copy trading in this sense. What copy trading is, when I say that with any of these companies, is you have multiple accounts, you get a copy trader, and now you can set one account up as your leader account, and the other accounts you can set up as follower accounts. So you have one screen up on your computer and you take a trade on it, and now you can copy that trade across all the rest of your accounts. So it's really something that's nice if you have multiple accounts, and most people that, build up multiple accounts, that's their whole purpose behind it. And you can do the same thing. People asked me before, can you use it on evals? Yes. So basically, if you have your, master account, as they call it with Bulenox, but you can say PA account, however you want to call it, right? Your funded account. If you have that account and you take a trade on it, well, now you can copy that to an eval account. So now you can be passing evals while making money on your, funded account just the same. So that's definitely a benefit and a plus. I mean, depending on how you look at it, right? Trading instruments. And we go over this, take a screenshot, look at this, go through these instruments, make sure that the instrument you prefer to trade or instruments that you prefer to trade are, available with Bulenox. I think most of these are pretty standard. You're going to see a few more instruments here, a few less instruments there, depending on each company. But for the, most generally, your ES, your NQ, your RTY, your GC, gold, your CL oil, and all your currency futures even, 6A, Australian dollar, 6B, British pound, the Canadian dollar, euro, all these are going to be on here, and it's going to be pretty similar across the board with all these companies. You're probably going to find the instruments that you want to trade on any of them without it being too bad, right? All right, let's go on here. All right, payout rules. And the payout with Bulenox is 5 trading days. So essentially you have to, trade for at least 5 trading days. So you can't just come in, make all your money and get a payout quick. You have to trade for at least 5. Request payout anytime, and they process them every Wednesday. So basically you can get processed once a week. It's a minimum of $1,000 for your first 3 payouts, with exception of the 10K account. The 10K account, you can actually get a minimum of 500. And that can be a plus or a negative. Really depends on, again, the trader. Some of these, the minimums are, $250 on their accounts, all account sizes, rather than $1,000 for, all of them except for your 10K. And this is only the first 3 payouts, but that is one of them, right? That's one of those things. Maximum limits depending on account size for the first 3. So you're going to have a maximum, and a lot of the companies are this way. And if you've watched any of the other videos in this series, you know which ones them are, but several of them actually have a maximum. So each account size has a maximum for that account. But with Bulenox, that is only 3 withdrawals. So not too bad. Profit split is 100% for the first 10K. So the first 10K that you make is 100% yours. And again, each of these companies has different ones. You see 8K, 10K, or a time period. And then after that, it is 90-10. There's a 40% consistency rule. And we've went over this, you know, we've seen them 20%, we've seen them 50%. Consistency rules are consistency rules. If you don't care for one because it's 20 and you prefer the other because it's 40, then absolutely go with the, you know, company that has the higher consistency if that's really a huge issue for you. Payout methods, ACH, wire transfer, and PayPal are the options that they allow here at Bulenox. And I know you crypto guys, a lot of you want to get paid out in crypto. Sadly, that's one thing Bulenox just doesn't offer. So if crypto is a way that you really, really want to get paid, you know, that's one of those things that you probably want to choose a different company. Pros and cons. Runs frequent sales and discounts, and like we talked about earlier, you can, you know, price match anything. So basically Bulenox always has any sale that any other company has. So that's a super, super, super big pro for them. You can essentially get them at the same price of any other company out there running a sale on, you know, a comparable thing, right? It's got to be a comparable sale. So you can use trade copiers, algorithms, strategies, bots. It's all allowed. And the trade copiers, you know, a lot of them offer trade copiers, but algorithms, strategies, bots, things like that, a lot of companies actually, you know, they prohibit the use of bots and things like that. So that's a big plus. Like I said, you are liable for it. So if there's any bot problems, that's on you. You can pick trailing drawdown or end of day, and of course the end of day is scaling, like we discussed. So that's gives you a couple options. A lot of people don't like the trailing daily drawdown, so end of day is always an option that you can pick with Bulenox, which is, you know, super good. A variety of supported platforms, like we went over before. Rhythmic has a ton of supported platforms that you can use it on. However, you only get a license for NinjaTrader through them. So if you want to use one of those other platforms, make sure you check the pricing and how that works. Cons, only 3 master accounts at first, up to 11. And we hit on this a little bit on the tick video when we did the comparison. Essentially how this works is you have 3 master accounts. So say you've passed 3 accounts now and have 3, you're making your money on your funded accounts. You can pass as many evals as you want. So you can have, you know, 10 evals, 8 evals, whatever you want to say, sitting there waiting. And as soon as you get one of these master accounts to the threshold, so say it's a 50K account, you get it to $2,600, now you can start another master account. So they have to have the drawdown to plus 100, basically is how it works. So the drawdown comes up into profit. You've met your threshold. At that point, you can add another master account, and you can add them up to 11. 40% consistency rule. Again, con or not a con, just depends on how you look at it. I mean, you got 20%, you got 40%, you got 50%, but that is what Bulenox is. No overnight trades, so they don't allow you to trade overnight at all. And you guys know that a lot of these companies do not. There are some that do. So another one of those things. PA fees go up based on account size. And this is one of the things. If you guys, you know, determine that Bulenox is the company for you, make sure you look at what the PA fees are. because their PA fees are a lot higher than a lot of your companies out there. You know, some of the companies have one PA fee across the board, no matter what the account size is. Others have a PA fee for each, account. So as you go up in account size, your PA fee goes up as well. And Bulenox is one of those companies that operates that way. And their prices are, higher. So make sure you take that into consideration and check the website and see exactly what you're looking at. All right. Bulenox versus Elite Trader Funding. All right. You got a one-step evaluation process, 90-10 profit split with Bulenox. So like we said before, you get 100% up to 10K, and then it's 90-10 after that. Elite Trader Funding offers one-step evaluation process, 100% until 12.5K. So no overnight trades on Bulenox, no overnight trades on Elite Funded Trader. 40% consistency rule across the board. Both of them are the same. Copy trading and algorithms allowed on Bulenox. Copy trading and news trading allowed on Elite Trader Funding. So they don't allow algorithms or bots, things like that on funding. Minimum 5 trading days. Both of them are exactly the same. Option 1 on Bulenox, trailing drawdown. Option 2, end of day with scaling. Elite Trader Funding, add-ons available, 1 day to pass. Trade Shield, billing model. You've got a lot of different things that you can add on. And again, that's going to be in the Elite Trader Funding video. So we'll get into those things much more when we give the in-depth review of them. But this is just kind of a comparison. And like I've said before, guys, if there's anything that you want me to compare, like you got 2 companies and you say, okay, well, I'd like to have these compared, leave me a comment down in the comment sections and let me know which ones you want to compare, and I will compare them. Or if there's one that I haven't covered that you want me to cover, I'll do a in-depth review of whatever one you want me to do a review on. All right. So final thoughts and recommendations. Bulenox is unique in the way that you can pick different accounts. So you can do end of day, trailing drawdown. You can use bots, things of that nature. So that's definitely something that, if you guys out there want to use bots, that's something that's really, really, really good. And they're also unique in the way that they price match. Essentially, any sell that's out there, they're going to match that sell. So, I mean, that's definitely a unique thing too. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, guys. Like I said, if you want any of the sales for Bulenox, the link in the description. If you see a sale from one of the other companies, you want a price match, just reach out to me. If you guys are, love trading and love trading content, I run live streams every day starting at 6 a.m. New York time. We do silent TA and trading, and then open mic normally between 9:10, 9:20 in the morning for New York. And that's for the NY Open. Got a bunch of guys that come in, trade, fun stuff, fun times. Would love to have you guys there. If you got anything out of this video, consider subscribing. Any of your friends, could use this video. Share it with them. And as always, guys, stay consistent out there.